So it's been a minute since I've made a video. These guys are still kicking along very happy. Male, female, I'm pretty sure. Even though that one's got all the colour and they're very white, I'm pretty sure that's my female. I was told that was a female and that's a female and that's the male, but I don't know. Shows how clueless I am when it comes to fish. If you do know, just let me know. They're pink and white convicts. Yeah, you can see a bit of water on my glass because this tank has absolute ordinary front. It's so ordinary. But anyway, so I'll get to what's going on in my fish tanks. In my fish house, I guess you could call it. I have a bunch of the first batch of pink and white convicts. I have about 7 or 8 of them in here, along with a pair of angels that I got gifted off my friend. My new cichlid, I've got a chocolate cichlid, velvet cichlid, emerald cichlid, whatever you want to call it. But it happily lives in here at the moment. I've got plans for these guys, for those two. I'll show that towards the end of the video, but yeah, you can see there's a bunch of the convicts. I also got gifted there's some corridors, got those. I'm pretty sure they're a pair. I have plans for them as well. Also got gifted an albino pleco, bristlenose pleco. So, pretty stoked with that as well. They're all free. But anyway, these guys are breeding still. They just had eggs on here for a while. I didn't want her to breed, but she did. And she's placed her babies there. They've been getting attacked. I'm not too worried. Good feed for my convicts. But we'll move on to the other tanks. This is a new tank I got gifted, by the way. It's I'm not too sure the size, but I think it's about 3 and a bit foot. It's a big tank and I like it. It's going to be my community tank. That's where I'm going to put fish. Yeah. Let's move on to the next tank. Oh man. So this is where all the babies are. They're probably about, I don't know, there's about 300 in there today, and I've cut it down to about 50 of the original batch, and I've given them the space to grow out. It's still dirty, this tank, I need to clean it. It's just dirty because I was planning on getting rid of them today, but I think it's going to be Monday they go up for sale. Take those guys in and create some space for this tank because I have plans for it. I've got a few smaller second batch convicts I'm going to take to a friend's place because he's got Oscars, and let's see if they survive amongst the Oscars. There's about 20 in there, so probably a few will get eaten. These guys are doing real well, super healthy. I was originally feeding them bloodworm, daphnia, and frozen brine shrimp. All those are frozen. I had live daphnia culture that I've been feeding them as well. But these guys are now eating a high protein diet of crushed pellets, fish flake, and I'm also feeding them cut up baked prawns or shrimp, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, prawns here in Australia. So I'm cutting those guys up and to tiny, itty bitty, tiny little bits. There's a little bit there on the bottom. And it gives them something to eat during the whole entire day. It means they get to get super fat, stay loaded. It means they don't attack each other, which is good. Anyway, not much going on in this tank. It's pretty bare. Let's get to the interesting part. This is sort of on a shutdown at the moment. I do have some mystery snails in there, which I'm trying to get to breed. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work, but it's dark water, no light. Mystery snails doing their thing. Hopefully they lay some babies in there and I get a bunch of mystery snail eggs. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that tank. These was the community tank. It's now the rainbow cichlid tank. The reason it's the rainbow cichlid tank is because this happened. Turns out they were a pair. They laid eggs, and today they became free swimmers. So that's a proud mum. Tilapia multispinosa, I believe it's called. That's my first fish I've learnt by its scientific name, but yeah, I've got a mad little batch of baby rainbow cichlids, so I'm told that these guys will take care of their babies enough for me to be able to just leave them in there. He won't eat them, she won't eat them. Maybe they will, I don't know, but they're eating the pellets I'm putting in here. I've got plenty of space for babies to hide amongst. I've got more timber I'm soaking, which I'll show tomorrow. I have all those other babies I had in the tank over here in a pond outside, and I'll do a video tomorrow with my GoPro going under the water with those, so you can check that out. I'm sure you're all good. Pretty proud of that. Hopefully we get some brighter coloured babies in this bunch, because I'm not really happy with that. As a female, she's got a few marks on her head. I think she had a bit of a moment yesterday trying to protect them. First time little breed. It just goes to show you how good these filters are. I'm going to get more of these, or if somebody knows a better brand to get that can run 100 to 200 litre tank. But anyway, we're getting pretty far into the video. I want to show one more thing. We're setting up a new tank. We're setting up a tank in my darling daughter's room. I'm so excited about this. We're putting the angelfish in here, and I'm going to hopefully get them to breed in her room. And then I'm going to take the angelfish out, put them back in the community tank, and let the angelfish grow out in here for her, so she has a little tiny ecosystem of baby angelfish just cruising around in a tank. I'm gonna be so happy if she gets this to happen. It'll also bring her into the hobby, and you know, she can tick a box saying that she's got fish to breed the first time she had a fish tank, which would be impressive. Anyway, this is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to put up another video tomorrow of my pod. I'll chuck the GoPro in there and we'll get down to the bottom of it and have a look around and see what it's like to be a little 2 centimetre convict inside of a 1,000 litre pod.